What if I told you creating one viral video could completely change the trajectory of your barbering business? Over the years, I've discovered the secret to creating short form viral content that not only gets millions of views, but turns those viewers into clients who come and sit in your chair. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact secret so you guys could learn how to do this as well. This video is going to be no fancy edits. It's going to be straight value and straight to the point. So get your pen and paper ready, and if you have a short attention span, feel free to speed the video up. Let's get right into it. So, how to create viral content that fills your barber chair with clients. So firstly, why should you guys listen to me? I started barbering at the age of 14 years old. But by 15, I realized the traditional advice would not bring me the results I wanted. But from the ages of 15 to 18, I turned to content creation as I realized it was the future of business. All the kids in my school were literally on their phones all day, and I knew it had potential. I spent thousands of hours studying and made many mistakes along the way, which led me to be able to build my personal brand that attract clients who are willing to drive hours just to come and see me, and has allowed me to charge $150 plus for a haircut, and allowed me to hit 15K plus a month as a barber, and has allowed me to make multiple videos surpass millions and millions of views. To break it down to show you guys, this was literally me in high school, first getting into TikTok and learning everything, and this is me 3 years later with over 100K followers and videos with millions and millions of views. And here's some screenshots of months I was hitting in card payments alone, not even counting the cash. And not only have I done this for myself, but I've done this for other barbers such as Rice Cuts, who went from 10K to 87 in July. Let's check where he's at right now. Wow, look at that, guys. He's at 214,000 followers. So in this time, he has over doubled his following from what we got it to. We got QA the artist, who started with us at 47K and is now at 500,000, and countless #1 videos on the entire TikTok platform. We have Kush Cuts, who went from a completely new account in 2023 to at 100K plus followers in 2024. Monty's Touch, who we've also started from a completely new account in December, and within 2 years got to 1 million followers. So why you need to be creating content, and the problem with the OG barber mindset. The OG barbers are constantly waiting all day for walk-ins. They're passing out business cards hoping to fill up their chair, and just think their business will grow strictly on word of mouth. By doing this, you're not going to get an effective flow of new clients into your business. And without new clients, you don't have demand. And without demand, you can't increase your prices. And if you can't increase your prices, guys, the only way you'll be able to make it by as a barber is by cutting endless and endless amounts of hair, which is going to lead you to stress, no free time, and no freedom. Honestly, if you guys want to stick to your old school ways, I recommend you're better off getting a 9 to 5. Because the reason we all originally got into barbering was to express our creativity, build a career of freedom where we work on our terms, and relying on these methods solely will never get you there. This picture just shows you'll get to retirement, not have enough money saved, be working long hours just to get by, and ultimately live your life full of regrets. So what is the solution? Well, what if I told you you guys could build a personal brand that attracts clients on demand? What if I told you you could grow your business, scale your prices, and achieve true freedom as a barber? What if I told you you could escape the barber race and finally live on your own terms? Today, more barbers than ever are realizing this problem and are getting into content creation. But this alone isn't enough. And today it's getting more and more competitive as more barbers are starting to do this. So yes, you must do content, but we must do it right. And today I'm going to show you guys exactly how. This was literally a picture of me in the garage when I charged $15 for a haircut, and me a few years later. I'm going to be breaking down the 6-step viral content system. But before I get into that, I want you guys to look at this image. The fisher on the right has put bait for the green fish, while the fisher on the left has put nothing. As barbers, as marketers, we must know which type of fish we are targeting. For us as barbers, the fish represents our target audience. We must know what type of clients we are targeting to come sit in our chair. Not one bait pleases all types of fishes. So we must choose our target audience and choose the bait accordingly to what would best suit that fish or target audience. I hope this is kind of clear so you guys are following. So before we get into any type of marketing, I made the mistake of this myself when I was cutting hair. Yeah, it's cool getting views and all, but if you are getting tons and tons of views, but you are not attracting the right audience, you are not building your business. We must put the right bait in the water so we get the right clients into our business. If we're getting all the views in the world but no money, what are we even doing? So let's get right into it. So step number 1 of the viral content system, and this is actually the most important part. It is the idea. If you have a bad idea, no matter how good your video is, you will get no success. 90% of the video success is literally in the idea. So I get it. We're all not magicians. We can't all think of the best ideas just off the top of our head. So how can you find pre-validated ideas? This is a cheat code that could help you find ideas without having to be creative yourself. So what you're going to do is 1, go to TikTok or Viral Finder. You're going to search a keyword in your niche. Let's say you specialize in beards, you could do beard. And then you're going to filter it by like count and the last 3 months. Here's an example. You search the keyword, like here we searched barber. And then you filter it by like count. And you could switch between the last 3 months and this month. The ones that went viral this month typically will be hotter and you'll even have more success with it. But sometimes there just isn't enough videos that have gone viral, so it is fine to do the last 3 months. You're going to go through the feed, find all the best performing videos, and you're going to save them to your camera roll. Now we're going to get to step 2. Step 2 is the hook. The secret to what creates a good hook. If you follow this 3-step approach, you have a foolproof way of creating a hook that stops viewers from scrolling and can make your video go viral. And it is the IPT method. The I stands for intrigue, the P stands for pull, and the T stands for tease. So the goal with their hook is to stop the viewer from scrolling, intrigue their curiosity. 2, pull an emotion out of them, make them feel some type of emotion, whether that's sad, happy, excited, and then tease them for the value that's about to come. I'm going to show you guys some examples of some good hooks. And I'm going to show you guys how they used the IPT method. So, intrigue. So, right away to intrigue the viewer, this barber shows himself combing something through the hair. And typically people don't have weird shit in their hair. So, I'm intrigued. Now, how does he pull? He pulls them by telling them it is lice. Now, all of a sudden, the viewer sees this and they're like, lice? Let me see more of what's going to happen. And tease. He shows him combing it out, so it teases the audience to kind of see that maybe he's a barber trying to fix it. And it kind of gets them to watch the video because they want to know what happens next. Next, another example. This is from one of our clients, QA the artist. And this video has over 20 million views, I believe. So this hook worked really well. So right away, he intrigues the audience by saying, clients I couldn't save. This gets the viewer wondering, Why did he not save him? He pulls them in by showing a chubby kid who honestly doesn't look like he could actually get saved. And he teases them about what the transformation is going to look like, because now the clients want to see what really happened. Who could he not save and why not? And then he actually does save the client. It leaves the viewer feeling infuriated that they thought he wouldn't get saved, and they end up leaving a comment which boosts engagement. Another example with the consultation style video. This video has over 20 million views as well, I believe. So this one as well performed really well. So intrigue. You see a client talking to his barber. Okay, what is the client saying? Intrigued me. Oh shit, it's him and his girlfriend's 6th year anniversary. So I'm pulled in. And that line as well teases the viewer to know that, is the barber gonna save him for his 6th year anniversary? I don't know, but I want to see. As well as the client having super long hair. This led to this hook performing extremely well. Next, we get into format. The secret to any good video. If you watch any good video on TikTok or Instagram or any short form platform for the matter, it will follow this format. The hook, which we went over, which captivates attention. 2, a method to retain the viewer to watching the video. Give them a reason to stay and keep watching. And 3, a reward. Leave the viewer off on a high note and give them what they came for, the thing you promised in the hook. And I get it. All of you guys aren't perfect storytellers or the best editors in the world. So how could you create a good format with zero knowledge? I made it as easy as possible for you guys. So first, find the video you want to recreate. This video got 2 million views, so hey, let's just say I wanted to recreate it. Go ahead. Go ahead and save this video to your camera roll. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put it into your CapCut. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut the video at every point the original video got cut at. And then all you're going to do in CapCut is in this bottom section, scroll to the side and click replace. And all you're going to do is replace the original clip the barber used and replace it with your own haircut and use the same angles as the barber. This is a foolproof method for your videos to go viral. You're literally replicating what already worked. So if you do it to the same quality or even better than the barber, there's zero reason your video won't go viral. And then what you're going to do, you could even write the clip's length in your notes. So whenever you want to recreate it, you could just go ahead and recreate it in seconds. Literally, for any of you viewers who got this far to the video, you could copy these clip lengths, and if you do it right, you'll have a video that performs decently well. Number 4 to this 6-step system, it is the captions and hashtag. The purpose of the caption is to intrigue the audience, guide them on what to do next, and 3, use hashtags for SEO. What SEO is essentially when let's just say a client searches up Toronto Barber. If you use the hashtag Toronto Barber, you will rank in that search for Toronto Barber. Some examples of a good captions that do this is, I'm just gonna retire myself. This caption was used for the clients I couldn't save videos. So after the viewer sees that hook and then they look at the caption and says, I'm just gonna retire myself, it gets them interested in watching the video and understanding, why is he gonna retire himself? And below that, for the viewers who do click more to see more in the caption, it tells them how to book an appointment and puts some commonly searched hashtags so you can rank good in SEO. A rule of thumb I like to use for hashtags is 2 that are directly related to the haircut you did. Taper, fluffy hair. 2 that are a broad niche, such as hair and barber, something that typically wouldn't really get searched. And 2 that are location based, for example, Toronto Barber or GTA Barber. By following this method and using in between 3 to 6 hashtags, it's the perfect amount to rank in SEO. Another example, textured fringe for the anniversary. Intrigues the audience to want to know more. Give the audience a little bit more detail and give them a guide on what to do next. Book your appointment. Just by adding this into all your captions, you will see an increase in bookings. And then some location-based hashtags, some wide hashtags, and some haircut-based hashtags. Another one, this is your sign to try a blowout. And then you guide them on what to do next. And 5 is the delivery. Make sure when you hook the audience in the video, you aren't hooking them in on something you're not even going to deliver on. For example, if you were doing a haircut tutorial video, don't make the hook AI revolution if it has nothing to do with the video. You must ensure that what you promise in the hook is something you're actually going to deliver on in the end product. There are some exceptions to this because the algorithm does reward engagement. So if you were doing something controversial to get them to comment, it must come with intention. And for the most part, you guys should really never be doing this, because let me show you an example. This video by KZ Fades, he's showing how he's saving his client who had lice. But by the end of the video, he doesn't even show the end product. So although this video got tons and tons of views, the part 2 on his page hardly even got 100k views, which goes to show 5 million people who came to watch his video, who could have turned into potential clients, got wasted because he didn't show the end product. This is why it's very important that when we make a promise in the hook, we deliver it on the video. Because with videos like this, it leaves the viewer unsatisfied. They came in with the video with the promise you made them of showing them the transformation, but they leave feeling cheated because you just didn't deliver on what you promised. And then we get into the 6th and the final part of the puzzle to create viral short form, and it is the cover. The sole purpose of using a cover for your video is strictly for SEO purposes. When your video pops up on the Explore page, having a good cover will get people to click on it. It also will make your page just look more aesthetic. That way when viewers come to your page, they're more likely to trust you and book an appointment with you. Here's an example of one of our clients, Mysterio. He makes sure to use a specific cover that gives the audience an idea of what's going to happen. For example, here, look. He's pulling his hair with the mask. Intrigued, I want to know what happens next. And with all his transformations, he puts a funny picture of the client looking at the camera. This eye contact will get you interested. And let's just say you're a brown guy looking for a haircut. With the beard, man, I'm going to click this video specifically just because of the cover. Or if I was looking for a mullet, I would click this specific video just because of the cover. And if you follow these 6 things, and after a few reps of kind of copying what's working, you kind of pick up the methodology and are able to implement it yourself, you will have become a master at short form content creation. And if you're able to master this, your barber chair will never be empty again. And this will be your ticket to escaping the rat race as a barber and becoming a freedom barber. If you guys are interested in speeding up your progress and buying back your time, this is something I'm very passionate about, and I would love to help you guys. I'll help provide you a clear path to 15K plus a month, a personalized, intensive one-on-one support with me, and I'll help you implement this proven content creation system so you could build a brand that actually brings you freedom in your barber business. DM me on Instagram, FDB. It's very simple. You can find me on Instagram at akblends, and all you gotta do is send me a message saying FDB. I'll send you some more information and we can get talking. We're building a whole new movement of freedom barbers who put freedom first in their business. We're throwing away the old school mindset in barbering. Many barbers are going to be going extinct that aren't evolving. It is the people who prioritize freedom and progress who are actually going to make a change. Here's some examples of some clients we've been working with. We've been hitting numbers like no one else and bringing freedom into people's lives like no one else. You guys could go ahead and review some of these things. I'm not even going to get into it. We have wins for days and I could show you so many. But I hope this video has brought some value to you and gave you perspective on how to create viral short form content. If this has helped you, hit the subscribe button. I'll be launching out more content that'll be helping you guys grow, and stay tuned for next time, brick by brick.